What's up, y'all? So this CD is my third James Brown CD. And so the first one that I got was Reality. And then the second one that I got was, these are like years ago, There It Is. And these are like three of James Brown's most political albums from the 70s. I would argue that this is like kind of like the trilogy of, explicitly political material that he released. So anyways, $4. I picked it up because it was part of that, what I consider as kind of like the, you got the Watergate on the cover, food shortage and everything, ransom demand, drug addiction, the problems, the social problems that he addressed most explicitly with these CDs, these three. And so these are just really good albums to have for that really hard-hitting political James Brown material, of course. On the back it says, he's too strong, we can't, of course, even the superheroes can't stop the Godfather, the hardest working man in show business. And then, of course, the liner notes, they probably mention like the political, the awareness of the world, urban survival, stuff like that. And then this is cool. They have, again, it's talking about just what was going on at the time. Hell paying dues from the day you're born. Yeah. So he called himself the minister of new super heavy funk. And of course he had the Payback album. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but the Payback album, which was going to be the soundtrack to a blaxploitation movie that they rejected. But there was also the Black Caesar album, and then the what was the other one called? Slaughter's Big Ripoff. Some more of his 70s albums. I don't know if they're available on CD or not. I know some of his later material, like from the 90s, was readily available on CD, but I'm not sure about the 70s and 80s material that's like really, I think they should reissue some of that, because the stuff he put out in the 80s was pretty good, I can't lie. But anyways, so yeah, the booklet just has all the credits. And then again, a little something there, and then yeah, so this is the like official reissue. I don't know when the CD was made, but anyway, so pretty cool to have in the collection. Of course, these are the music on CD reissues, which maybe this one got. This one probably did, but this is like an original. Anyway, so these are my James Brown CDs right now. All right, so that's it. Peace.